Pavol Jablonicky, complete profile, workout and diet. Pavol Jablonicky is a retired professional bodybuilder from Slovakia. He competed in the 1980s, 1990s, and 2000s era of bodybuilding. The veteran bodybuilder is a proud representative of the Eastern European bodybuilding scene and participated in the prestigious Mr. Olympia competition 6 times during his career. This is his complete profile, biography, workout routine, and diet. Pavol Jablonicky biography. Early life. Pavol Jablonicky was born on January 24, 1963, in Borsky Mikulis, Slovakia. Growing up in this small village, he was involved in javelin, ball, and strongman sports. These sports eventually became the foundation of his bodybuilding journey. Working relentlessly was a part of Jablonicky's lifestyle in Borsky Mikulis, as he was always at it. He carried the wood and chopped it to heat their home with it. He had to work it with a spade. The lifestyle combined with involvement in sporting activities transformed him into a distinguished teenager in terms of physical strength and development. While reflecting on his rural upbringing, Pavol Jablonicky later said, "The Zahori Corps influenced me in other ways as well. People here are a little too honest, they don't lie to each other, and after everything I have seen, I realize that they are happier than in the big world I later encountered." Not only did his time in rural Slovakia prepare him physically, but it also made him mentally more resilient to take care of himself and maneuver through difficult times. A lot of Pavol Jablonicky's bodybuilding success can be attributed to the years he spent in the Slovak village. Military career. But before he pursued professional bodybuilding, Pavol Jablonicky developed a passion for airplanes and enrolled in a military school in Prešov. His mother resisted the move as she was not ready to send him away. However, the young Pavol went ahead with his decision and became a soldier. Life in military school was more difficult than he imagined, and Jablonicky thinks of his decision as a mistake. However, the Spartan lifestyle helped him get disciplined. He started going to the gym and moved to Hradec Králové as a professional soldier. But instead of becoming a test pilot, he worked as a mechanic. "I was in charge of 2 planes, fixed their engines, and signed a paper for each screw. I had to be precise, and I always watched each plane after its takeoff for a long time. There was no room for even one mistake." Jablonicky started training during his free time, and this laid the foundation for his bodybuilding career. Bodybuilding career. Pavol Jablonicky kept his training a secret, but he soon started participating in competitions. Once his superiors found out about this, he was fired from the army. His coach, Pavol Zobak, who was the head of the Sports Research Laboratory Center, arranged everything for him. Jablonicky's first success came in 1987 when in a single year he won the Championship of Czechoslovakia, the Championship of Europe, and the World Championship in the under 90 kg category. Coach Zobak had fled to Germany when Jablonicky won the 1988 World Amateur Championships and earned the IFBB Pro card. Jablonicky made his professional bodybuilding debut at the 1989 IFBB Grand Prix Holland with a 12th place finish. He made his Mr. Olympia debut in the same year and walked away with a 16th place finish. He continued to compete for the next 15 years and produced several memorable performances on stage. In 1999, he was successful at the final of the Cup competitions, and at the Holland Grand Prix, he received a bronze medal. Jablonicky placed second at the Night of the Champions contest in New York City that same year, right after the gigantic bodybuilder Paul Dillett. A few months later in Toronto, he placed 14th in the Mr. Olympia contest, the most renowned and fiercely competitive event in the sport of bodybuilding. Pavol Jablonicky reached the height of his professional career in 2003 and 2004 when he won the Hungary Grand Prix 2 years in a row and stood second and fifth at the Night of the Champions. In 2004, he placed 11th at the Mr. Olympia competition. During his professional career, he stood first at 3 professional competitions and competed at Mr. Olympia a total of 6 times. Since 2001, Jablonicky has been the owner of his gym, Relax Sports Profi Studio Jablonicky in Olomouc, Czech Republic. Pavol Jablonicky workout. Mass and size became the most important criteria, especially in the men's open division over the last few decades. However, Pavol Jablonicky belongs to an era when aesthetics and proportions were the foremost criteria for winning bodybuilding competitions. The champions looked like racehorses, but over time the desire shifted towards as much mass as possible. If you had a circumference of 50 centimeters across the biceps or calf, you were just a beginner. In my eyes, it changed for the worse, transforming to absolute unnaturalness. You see the stars on the covers of magazines now, and you don't think it looks good. You can't admire it, and there's no way you would want to look like that.